ensuring prosperity of his people. But in his shadow stood a man few noticed, his most trusted advisor and childhood friend, Obas. For years, Obas had been Akon's right hand, the keeper of his secret, the whisperer of counsel. But jealousy is a slow poison, and in the depths of Obas's heart, a bitter seed had taken root. When a mysterious prophecy warns Akon will fall by the hands of his own shadow, suspicion and fear unraveled the bonds between brotherhood. As betrayal festers and the drum of deception grows, the louder Chief Akon must uncover the enemy hiding in plain sight before it's too late. This is the story of the chief's shadow, a tale of betrayal. The kingdom of Acheron was a land of golden fields, mighty rivers, and warriors clad in leopard skin and bronze armor. At its heart stood Chief Akon, a leader whose name was spoken in reverence across the land. But every ruler had a shadow. Obasi had been at Akon's side since childhood, where Akon was bold and strong. Obasi was clever and calculating, where Akon led on the battlefield. Obasi led in the council. Together they built an unshakable empire, or so it seemed. One evening, as the sun bled across the sky, an old diviner arrived at the palace. Her eyes clouded with time, her voice heavy with prophecy. She spoke before the guarded court. Acheron would trembled, for the great chief shall fall by the hands of his own shadow. A murmur swept through the room. What could it mean? Chief Akon laughed, dismissing the woman's warning. But deep in his heart, a seed of doubt was planted. And in the darkened halls of the palace, Obasi smiled. As the days passed, paranoia crept into Akon's mind. He began to question those close to him. Had his brother's gaze lingered too long on his throne? Did his wife's voice hid secrets? Could his trusted warriors still be loyal? But the one he never suspected was Obasi, who had stood by his side through every battle. Obasi, who had counseled him through every hardship. Obasi, whose voice now whispered in his ears, urged urging him to doubt those around him. Your own warriors murmur in the shadows, chief. They say the prophecy is upon us. Perhaps you should act first before they do. Slowly, 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 Akon turned against his own blood, exiling warriors, imprisoning royal chiefs, even suspecting his own wife, and all the while Obasi tightened his grip around the kingdom. One fateful night, under the cover of darkness, Obasi made his final move. He gathered those who had faith in Akon, discontented nobles, betrayed warriors, and hungry rival. Together, they stormed the palace, their torches painting the walls in firelight. Akon, awakened by the sound of the clashing steel, reached to his spear, but the enemy was already within the gates. His own warrior, the men he once led into battle, now raised their weapons against him. As he fought, a familiar figure stepped from the shadows. Obasi, Akon's breath caught in his throat, his shadow. You, the word was barely a whisper. Obasi, smile was slow and triumphant. You should have listened to the prophecy, old friend. With a final strike, the great chief fell, not by the hands of his enemy, but by the hands of the one who had walked in his shadow all along. Obasi took to the throne, but power gained through betrayal is never secure. The people of Ajora whispered to the fallen chief, the leader who had been deceived. They called Obasi the usurper, and unrest simmered beneath the surface. One night, Obasi sat upon the throne. He heard a whisper in the wind. Ajaran will tremble, for the great chief shall fall by the hands of his own shadow. And for the first time, Obasi understood. For though he had taken Akon's place, shadows stretch far and wide. And in the depth of the palace, another shadow was already watching him. So this particular story is kind of very so much suspicious.